Today is December 24th, 2007, and Grandma's going to teach us how to make deviled eggs.
Yeah. Start them off with cold water. Put your eggs in cold water, bring them to a boil, and then start timing them for about 7 minutes. Usually,
you did the ends?
Yeah, I crack both ends.
North and south?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then start. I don't know, was it last year that we had such a terrible time?
Yeah.
Peeling.
Yeah.
Even your mother helped us, and we just had an awful time getting the peeling off. Sometimes it comes off in big pieces.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm surprised Karen had trouble.
We all did. We all did. And I put some sugar in.
Yeah,
I had read where if you put sugar.
Put sugar in what?
When you're boiling the eggs, that's supposed to make them easier to peel. But
I've never had a problem. My mom doesn't. They come off in like one big shell.
Wonder how she's cracking them.
I
Does
just
she
crack
do
them now. She just cracks them all over the place.
Does she do it?
She doesn't
when
use a
they're warm?
napkin?
No, she does it like over the garbage.
She boils hers longer.
Well, you just boil it for 7 minutes and you take it out and you spin it.
And you spin it to make sure it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spin what?
The egg. Like, see? It spins. Other eggs just wobble.
That was a spin? That's considered a good spin. So I feel like I gotta rinse this off. Is that just me? And really, did anyone wash their hands? There's a lot of dead time in egg peeling, so we'll probably have to edit this video next time.
Could be. Unless you want to tell the Santa Claus reindeer joke.
What's the Santa Claus reindeer?
Oh, you didn't get in on that, huh?
No.
Oh, that's cute. Friend of mine at church, another friend at church
This is
brought
what you're
her.
getting for Christmas from
Yeah,
Grandma.
yeah, exactly.
We almost picked up some marshmallows.
Yeah, I
today.
thought about it at the store. Anyway, this friend brings her this little Christmas gift. And it's a bag of miniature marshmallows with a note on it that says, Merry Christmas. And it says, since you were bad this year, Santa Claus is bringing you his reindeer droppings.
Snow covered. Thank you, China.
Sure, watch. You cut it lengthwise in half.
Okay, this
Lengthwise.
is important. Are we get a
Yeah.
close up on that,
Don't,
Cari?
you don't want to cut it that way. You don't want to cut it that way. You want to cut it lengthwise.
Lengthwise. Okay. And you're using a butter knife?
Doesn't matter what kind of knife you use.
Okay.
Just a regular butter knife is fine.
Just looking for more knives. Do you have,
They're in the knife holder.
is that the only place they are?
Well, the ones that work. Kathy gave me that years ago. I still have it.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't tell you how much salad dressing to use because I just go by it doesn't take a whole lot because you don't have that much egg yolk to mix this in with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to use your own judgment. It's better to make a little bit too much and not use all of it than to, not have enough.
That's how that's my theory when I go to the liquor store.
Uh-huh. And I put a little bit of sugar in, just a pinch. And what I do with the milk,
When you say,
here,
yeah?
I just take a capful of milk.
Yeah.
My mother used to always put a little bit of milk in with the salad dressing. Didn't mean to drop it.
Because,
She just always did. Well, see, years ago they used to use regular mayonnaise. And she always thinned that down a little bit with milk. And so I've just always used milk even in the salad dressing. Salad dressing is not, or your Miracle Whip is not as rich as your regular mayo would be.
mm-hmm.
All right, now a scoop of the vinegar. Here, a capful.
Yep.
Some people put more in. I don't like them if they're too vinegary. See, they are called deviled, and that's
What's the,
that,
yeah, what was double?
well, that requires your vinegar to make them deviled, but I don't like mine too deviled. Salt, pepper, and paprika. Need a little bit more salad dressing.
Kick it up a notch. Was this special paprika?
It's from Budapest.
Hmm.
Yes, I gotta go back and get more. I got you some that time when I was over there.
Would you believe I've used it all?
Oh, have you?
It was kind of a sweet paprika, I thought.
Yeah, they have different types. You can get a spicy one.
Yeah.
And I don't want spicy.
Oops.
Here, I just use about just a little.
Yeah. Well, what's the size of that spoon you're using?
Oh, it's about a fourth. But what I do is I sprinkle some over the eggs when I'm through. I put a little bit in with this, and then sprinkle a little bit over it because that gives it some color. Start with just part of it to see, because you never know how much salad dressing you're going to need, because I don't measure.
Good advice.
Mm-hmm.
You want to put any of this stuff in there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not very much.
So, what, like that?
Yeah, that's enough. Well, a little bit more maybe. That's enough. And then, where's your onion?
You want
Yeah.
is that it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, if you keep moving, I'm going to keep
Well,
moving.
because I see it's going off the side. Sorry.
But that's why you only do it for 7 minutes?
Yeah, one time when I was at Sandy's, she made them, or I made the deviled eggs, but she boiled the eggs, but she boiled them too long and black. I mean, they came out fine, but the shells were black. She says, oh, it's all right. That's funny.
So,
It's a little weird.
should I start on the olives? You got to cut them in half? Or
No,
what do you
no,
do?
no, no, no.
Yeah? Can I
You
take the
have
lid
to
off?
fit, no,
Ooh.
no. You fill your eggs first. And then you could cut them if you wanted to. But you fill your eggs and then put a little bit more paprika over the tops. And then you stick an olive in each one. Now, if you were short on olives, then yes, you could cut them.
Oh, so you do them whole.
I do them whole.
You
You
wait
don't
then.
want a great big olive.
You like to see how much room you got on the egg?
Yeah, and well, you just stick it in the middle.
Okay.
Now, don't fill too full. You can always put more in. You don't want to run out. So I just use my finger and push it in. You can always add more. You can go around and fill them, you know, more, the ones that look kind of skimpy.
Get them all started.
Yeah, start them and then you can always add to them. The ones that are deeper, you can put a little bit more in. Some of them are deeper than the others.
See, right about now I'm thinking if my finger had olive oil on it, this wouldn't be sticking to it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Well, I'm just making that up right now, but I'm having a little sticky finger problem.
Well, then put some olive oil on it.
Yeah,
From the olives.
I've started. Oh, yeah.
You can always lick your finger.
Well, not on film. That'll come back to haunt me.
Uh-huh.
Did I have lunch?
No, you didn't. I told you there was roast beef in there and there was that pork.
Oh,
Now, I use my fingers to do this.
that's what it's called, sprinkling.
Yes,
Are you going a little too fast, you think?
probably.
Maybe if you didn't hold this right over the eggs when you went to pinch it, it wouldn't spill.
It's still going to spill.
Well, it wouldn't spill on the egg.
It's going to spill someplace.
Have you ever deviated from your recipe?
Oh, probably.
Who taught you how to do deviled eggs?
I looked it up in a cookbook when I moved to Texas.
Didn't have Google back then?
No. I don't know if I made them in, I'm sure I made them in Iowa too. I'm sure that Grandma made them. Because Cari was going to do veggies for me, but I guess when she comes back she'll do them.
Well, I
Or
don't
Ed will.
That's not what happened now.
Just take it and push it down in the middle.
Get the red up? Pimento
Yeah,
up?
have your pimento up. That makes sense. It's fun to stuff them.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this part.
I hate making salad dressing. That's what I don't like to do.
That's what you task out to like the Caris of the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do.